This was August 1st, 2015. I reported American enemy boom car punk, Panama City, Florida, and I tried to get them to do something about a car, boom car punk motherfucker, that you could hear several blocks away. But I guess the cops are just too busy fucking with street people or something like that.
Emergency.
Yes, I'd like to report a crime.
Hold on one moment. You're always going to help you.
Yes, who am I speaking to, please?
My name is Eric.
Okay, Eric, I would like to, as of August 1st, 6:25 Saturday, is super loud car stereo. He's probably down by Michigan Avenue, going from east to west. It was a white vehicle. I'd like to have him arrested. I want him thrown in jail, and I want his vehicle taken away. I could hear him a good several blocks away.
All right, sir. Do you want to speak to the officer when they get out there?
Can I ask you a question? When I speak to a cop, what do we accomplish? What do we accomplish?
All right, sir. I'm gonna get somebody looking for that car.
I want him arrested, and I want him thrown in jail, and I want his vehicle taken away.
Notice where they say, "What's your emergency?" I'm sure they were coached on that. God damn, I tried my best to get them motherfucking dispatchers, Eric, Michelle, and get all them other dispatchers into court. I had charges filed on me January 2014, and not one time did them motherfucking cops or dispatchers ever have to fucking come in the court. But I was under court orders that if I didn't fucking show up, I was going to have a warrant put on me. Now, either them cops are aiding and abetting these American enemies, or they're fucking deaf. They can't hear a motherfucking car that you can hear several blocks away and feel the motherfucker. This is approximately what the vehicle looked like. And anyway, I tried my goddamnedest to force them motherfuckers into court. Because I was going to do my damnedest. I know the right motherfucking questions to ask to put them motherfuckers in goddamn prison. So anyway, so June 15th, I've got a YouTube where it says Jimbikeman robbed of a jury trial proof, where the maximum on my charge was 365 of the Florida statutes, 365 of the Florida statutes, of where it's called harassing phone calls. I was over 3 months, the maximum should have been for me to go to trial. Oh, but the motherfucking cop, his ass was on the fucking line, and Shane Arvan knew that fucking shit. Not only that, 6 months I was trying to get a jury trial. June 15th, I show up all hot and sweaty with loaded, not with just a slingshot, loaded with enough to put that motherfucker in goddamn prison. But the cops, they love these fucking boom cars. They're partners in crime. The average person don't fucking know that. They can't put it together. I can. So, I guess the cops are too busy fucking with street people. I guess that's the reason why they can't find these motherfuckers that you can hear several blocks away or something like that. Or are they the carriers for cops' goodies or something like that? I'm just wondering. So anyway, as of August 1st, 2015, I reported another fucking boom car in the evening, trying to enjoy my fucking home. The felonies these goddamn boom car punk motherfuckers do. Let's start off with 80610, interference with emergency vehicles. 81002, when they break through my fucking home, that's a second-degree felony. 874 is criminal gang signaling instrumentalities. 932, contraband. The cops can take away one of their motherfucking vehicles. 3015 of the Florida statutes, it's the duty of the sheriff's department to arrest these motherfucking punks going up and down the road, destroying people's rights to live in fucking peace. Chapter 14 of the Florida statutes, the duty of Governor Rick Scott to get rid of these motherfuckers. Chapter 14, he can call out the goddamn military on these motherfuckers. But I can see how they're partners in crime. They disturb people that would normally think about not ever wanting to start shit with somebody. Oh, by the way, if you even go to your neighbor and say, pardon me, your stereo's up too fucking loud, you can bring them a six-pack, bring them a dozen roses. Automatically, if the cops are ever called, you're automatically considered a snitch. So the truth of the matter is there are so many felonies on these boom car punks. And not only that, there's cop racketeering. That's 895 of the Florida statutes. And then we got cop entrapment, which is 777-201 of the Florida statutes. So this thing about what's your emergency, well, gee whiz, I wanted any of them motherfucking dispatchers. I wanted them goddamn son of a bitches here, them motherfuckers. I'm wondering if the cops, gee whiz, that's probably the reason why the cops leave their cars out where people can see them, because they know the fucking boom cars, when they see them, they're not going to fuck with the cops. Because the cops, they know automatically, they probably have video cameras, and they're going to spot them, and they're going to fucking do something about it. So anyway, this is Jimbikeman here, reporting another boom car. Damn it, I tried my damnedest to drag that motherfucker in the goddamn court. And then this motherfucking idiot motherfucker says, do you want to talk to a cop? Do I want to talk to a cop? Let's see. Let's see what kind of dirty tricks the cops might try to use against me to try to fucking get me in fucking jail. Do I want to talk to a cop? Are the cops so fucking dumb, blind, that they can't fucking see the boom cars? And if I gotta take them by the motherfucking hand, and they ain't needed in the motherfucking first place. Get rid of them. Get somebody in. Get somebody in who can hear. Maybe you have to see about getting them seeing eye dogs and stuff like that. So these boom cars, I just got finished talking to Adam Lee of NAACP in Washington, D.C., and he says he hears them boom cars. Well, what's he done about it? He could do something about it, I can guarantee you. Anytime a cop makes a claim or something like that, put him under perjury. Hey, you're under perjury right now, 837 of the Florida statutes. That's right. Every word that comes out of your mouth, it's an official proceeding. Because it is the state talking to somebody who's private, who's only trying to live in peace. Oh, by the way, they also take an oath under 876 of the Florida statutes to support and defend the Florida Constitution, which Article 2, Section 7 of the Florida Constitution says unnecessary noise will not be tolerated. And gee whiz, a cop can't see a fucking white car going down the road? It's not a camouflage car. So what's the reason why these motherfuckers can't get these motherfuckers? These goddamn American enemies. Oh yeah, American enemies, that's under the statute 876 of the Florida statutes. So how many laws do we got to look up? Let's see, 893, a drug. Anything that affects the central nervous system. Well, them goddamn motherfuckers, I can feel them right through my fucking house. So what's the reason why the cops can't figure out anything to do anything about them motherfuckers, huh? What's their take on looking the other way on these boom car punk motherfuckers? So the truth of the matter is, maybe we need to set up sting operations, and every time a cop don't see them, hey, arrest them. Arrest them under United States Code Title 18, 241, 242, which is a $10,000 fine, 10 years in prison. Arrest them under aiding and abetting or ignoring an American enemy, an obvious American enemy. There's so many felonies that we can get these cops on. Oh, but gee whiz, NAACP, hey, they have more law books and more computers and more access. They can't find the cop crimes. Why isn't the NAACP doing anything about these fucking boom cars that are going up and down the road? A lot of times, they're the so-called minorities. Oh, but there's something called a laissez-faire, which means lay-off attitude. It's the same thing like at a bar. If a bar owners know that the cops can't hang around and let somebody come out, drive out, who's just obviously been at the bar, there's something called the laissez-faire, which is French, means keep off attitude, hands off attitude. Well, maybe the same thing is also under minorities too. Let's see, we can also go under, what's it called? Community-oriented police services grants. That's right, bullet number 7, Michael S. Scott talks about these boom cars, how they're American enemies. So, this is what the car looked like to me. It didn't have a front tag on it. And by the way, Samuel DuBose was shot and killed in Cincinnati because he didn't have a front tag on his vehicle. Evidently, I guess the state of Ohio demands that somebody be able to identify their car from both ends of their car, but not in the state of Florida. No siree. They even got these bullshit novelty fucking tags that got so many different colors on it. I know the reason why they do it, because it's a hell of a lot cheaper for somebody to have a tag you can't read. Pay $25 for that. So the truth of the matter is, the state is in cahoots, criminal cahoots with these boom car punk motherfuckers. They can't find them, fire them, get rid of them. Sting operation, tell the cops, warning. You won't know when that boom car is going to be coming by, but we'll be recording you, and you don't do a motherfucking thing about it, your ass is gone, and we'll prosecute you. Or why do they take an oath? I guess an oath is just a convenient lie that they do. That's basically what it is. Just like Brittany Forrester, the so-called prosecutor, did a convenient lie. Probably a mercenary who just came out of the Florida bar school or something like that. So, this Jimbikeman here, one person who's trying to make a difference in this world. And boy, I tell you what, there's a lot of people, if they lifted one baby finger, can do more than I can. But they choose not to, and I can't motherfucking figure out why.